Winter of 1908, as the final white veil settles upon an aged and withered face. The pinnacle of absolute power turns instantly into a cold coffin, and a legendary treasure quietly vanishes into the mists of history. Did it actually exist? And why did it become the center of a shocking theft? 20 years after Empress Cixi passed away. Today, let us sweep away the dust and trace the mysterious path of the night luminescent pearl. The Night Pearl, a name woven through 5,000 years of civilization. The Stone King of the legendary Shannon. The treasure of the Warring States period. The eternal light inside the first emperor's tomb. Fragments in history books cast a veil of mystery over it. During the Han Dynasty, a pearl was hung from a beam, shining day and night, illuminating the darkness. Later emperors across centuries traveled vast oceans just to seek a single red night pearl from the lands of Sri Lanka. But the one who truly bound this pearl to the fate of a dynasty was the woman who held absolute power in the late Qing era, Empress Dowager Cixi. In 1908, Cixi passed away. Rumors spread among the people that her mouth held a night pearl to preserve her body forever. However, the memoirs written by the nephew of the chief eunuch and the Palace Museum Weekly make not a single mention of this specific object. Was it an oversight by historians, or a fabrication by future generations? Burial rites for king consorts typically involve jade or standard pearls. If the night pearl existed, it was an exception defying all logic. The fact that the memoirs ignored this pearl is a mystery in itself. This silence is a puzzle. Modern research suggests Cixi's night pearl might actually have been a massive 78-carat diamond with a value exceeding $100 million. It once belonged to the Mughal Empire of India and flowed into the Qing palace through the fires of war. But is all of this merely modern science trying to force a rational explanation onto a legend? Summer of 1928. Warlord Sun Dianying used the excuse of military exercises to blast open the Qing Eastern tombs. As torches illuminated the underground palace, countless treasures were frantically looted. According to Sun Dianying himself, the pearl could separate into two halves and emitted a green light when closed. His soldiers used a knife to pry open Cixi's jaw and seized the treasure. And this catastrophe became the only ironclad proof that the Night Pearl actually existed. The emerald watermelon, the jade cabbage, the jade lotus. The list of treasures is staggering. Yet records of the Night Pearl remain stuck in the verbal accounts of grave robbers and fragmented rumors of history. Did the truth vanish into the smoke of war along with Sun's 30 wagons, disappearing into the chaos of the times? Where did this pearl ultimately end up? Some say Sun gifted it to the powerful, eventually reaching the hands of Song Meiling. Others claim it was cut into pieces and set into a European noble's crown. And some believe that even today, it remains locked deep in a black market safe, waiting to see the light of day. Historians once tracked a lead to 1943 at an auction in New York. A green diamond matching the description was suddenly withdrawn. Since then, total silence. Could today's technology, using spectral analysis, capture its shadow among the treasures of the world? Now, it has been over a century since Cixi passed. Those connected to the legendary Night Pearl have all passed away. The whereabouts of the pearl may remain an eternal riddle. But what it reflects is a nation's reverence for its civilization and its pain. From the scrolls of Dunhuang to the bronze heads of the Summer Palace, countless national treasures have drifted away. And today, as we gaze at the glazed tiles of the Forbidden City, the echoes of history still ring in our ears. When will those scattered lights finally reunite? In the East,